What is up, guys? Today we're going to talk about how to make money in the current climate of Forza Horizon 4. In my last video, I was actually wrong about something. So if you guys haven't watched that, you should go watch that. But if you have, you heard me talk about the fact that I think they set a top end threshold on the max buyout for all cars, and they like decreased the max buyout for all cars by like 90% per se, right? And that's what made the entire market crash. That made everybody buy all these cars because they were so cheap. They stockpiled all that stuff. Now, the mistake I made was thinking it stuck that way and there was a hard cap on those max buyouts, but there actually isn't. Which means that if you guys haven't watched my video on how the auction house works, that is another video you should watch. Basically explains how the algorithm works. In my opinion, this is just a theory based on, my experience and what it seems like the market does. But what that video basically explains is that there's an algorithm, and it basically says once a certain amount of cars is sold at this max buyout price that it has, in the next 24 hours or whatever, that car is going to raise by a certain percentage. So say like 100 cars sell at 5 million, which is the max buyout. The next day it's going to go up to 6 million. And then if those all sell, like 100 more cars, whatever the threshold is, at 6 million, that's going to go up to 7 million. And it goes the same way the other way around. If certain X amount of cars are being posted and not selling, then the price goes down day by day until, it keeps dropping. So what happens when a car gets added to the game, there's an influx of them, it floods the market, people aren't buying them, which is why the price drops. And then the same happens when a car becomes more rare. It leaves the playlist, people start buying them like crazy because they can't get their hands on it for free anymore. The price starts to go up. That's my theory on the algorithm. It makes sense. It seems like it's how the market works, right? Now, that algorithm I thought was thrown out the door, absolutely scrapped. They set a hard max buyout on all cars, dropped it by 90% or whatever the percentage was, and basically screwed up the market, but they didn't. And I'm going to teach you guys today how to make money on the game in the current state that Forza Horizon 4 is in. I said I wasn't going to be making a lot of videos on this still, and I'm probably going to be shifting more towards Forza Horizon 5 and other game content. But that being said, there is still the opportunity to make money on Forza Horizon 4. And this is basically how you're going to do it. So I was wondering, like, what are the cars that are still worth a lot of money? And I've been seeing a lot of people talk about, the Quartz Regalia D, and that is about 10 mil plus, and whatnot. But a lot of people haven't been talking about many other cars, and I actually just noticed that when I did the 2020s filter, there was actually Jesco's up for 6 million, like quite a few of them. And I'll even buy this to give this away to you guys later. But there was about 4 or 5 up earlier when I checked this filter, which means they're going up because they weren't at 6 million. You can actually check my bids, and I had some Jesco's at 3.8 million. So the prices are actually going up, which means the algorithm is still working. So the cars are still being bought out. They're still hitting those thresholds. They're still growing in price. So I think the market can and will actually recover. And I'm going to show you guys how to find what cars are worth money in the current climate of Forza Horizon 4. You basically go to minimum buyout. And this is basically just to show you what cars are still worth money. So you could do, higher than this, obviously, but you do 3 million and it starts to show you what cars are actually recovered in price or still up there in price that you can snipe and make money on. So basically, like I said, this is just to show you guys what cars are still worth money. And then what you do with that information is you go and say the Zenvo TSR. You see a couple of them for 4 million, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Zenvo, the TSRS, right? Now we're going to check the price on it. Looks about 4 mil. I saw one for 3 mil. So now we're going to go to max buyout. We're going to check, see how many are being posted for 3 million. Okay, so there's none under 3 million, but you can see there is some for 3.2 million, 4 million, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of cars in here, right? So now what you would do, this is just an example. I'm not saying to specifically snipe the Zenvo. What you would do is find an amount of money that you would make profit on this car. I would say under 1.1 million. And then you would keep refreshing and searching for that Zenvo TSR for that 1.1 million, try to get a snipe, post it. Now, you can do this for any car, and that's what I was trying to show you is when you go to minimum bid, you can find out what cars are actually recovering, what cars are actually doing well in the algorithm, what cars are actually growing in price, and you can find out which cars you can still snipe in today on Forza Horizon 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this is some unique, high-quality content for you guys, so you guys still have hope of sniping in Forza Horizon 4 that I hope I did not kill in the last video when I said it does not seem like the market's going to recover, because it looks like it is, and the algorithm is still flowing and working. So do not be afraid to snipe. Keep grinding. Get all those dream cars. Snipe all those crazy things. Remember, we are going to be doing a stream soon to give away a bunch of cool, amazing, rare cars that a lot of you guys want. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.
Inside, oh, a holy crime.